Hey guys, I'm William, your host for Exploring History. Today, our journey takes us back in time to the daring escape of the Anglin brothers from the infamous Alcatraz prison. But what many may not know is the intriguing link these notorious criminals had to the state of Alabama. Join us as we unravel the captivating tale of their escape and explore the lesser-known connections between the Anglin brothers and Alabama. The Anglin brothers, Clarence and John Anglin, became infamous for the daring escape from Alcatraz in June of 1962. The federal maximum security prison was renowned for its unbreakable walls and harsh conditions, making any escape attempt seem impossible. Alcatraz, known as the Rock, held some of the country's most dangerous criminals, but the Anglin brothers had always been cunning and resourceful. Together with their accomplice, Frank Morse, they spent months planning their escape. On the night of June 11, 1962, the Anglin brothers and Morse executed their plan. They had cleverly constructed a makeshift inflatable raft and leaving dummy heads in their beds to fool the guards. They slipped out through the ducts and corridors and into the frigid waters of the San Francisco Bay. They confronted the unpredictable open sea with an unsure destiny. Over time, the FBI and local authorities chased countless leads and tips, but no solid evidence of whether the inmates succeeded or failed emerges. The Anglin brothers and Frank Morse are widely speculated about, with numerous theories from experts, journalists, relatives, and hobbyists. The search becomes more intense but loses momentum over the years with no major breakthrough. Yet, the legend of the Alcatraz escape continues to fuel public fascination and deepen the enigma surrounding the prisoner's destiny. Given the fact that the water current around Alcatraz is known to be strong and the bay's frigid temperatures would have made survival nearly impossible, the FBI determines in 1979, based on experts' opinion and circumstantial evidence, that the three prisoners didn't survive their escape. Experts believe the victims died in the cold water of the San Francisco Bay without making it into the mainland. So let's unravel the Anglin brothers' Alabama connection. John and Clarence Anglin originated from a large family with 14 siblings. They were raised in poverty in southern Georgia. Eventually, they relocated to Ruskin, a town in central Florida. The brothers, tired of school, veered towards a life of petty crime. They develop a reputation for their ability to escape from any institution that confines them. The scene shifts to January 17, 1958, when the Anglins, armed with a toy gun, successfully robbed the Bank of Columbia in Alabama, making off with approximately $18,000. Unfortunately, their success is short-lived, as they are apprehended only 5 days later in Ohio, following their arrest, and the Anglin brothers plead guilty and are sentenced to a federal prison in Atlanta. However, due to the Alabama's law imposing the death penalty for bank robbery, they are brought to the state and put on trial once again. The Anglins were found guilty and given prison terms. Following the detection of a plot to escape, John Anglin was transferred from a federal prison in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania to the United States prison in Leavenworth, Kansas. Consequently, he was reunited with Clarence, who had been sent there initially. After their failed attempt to escape, the siblings were transferred to Alcatraz. On January 18, 1960, they reached the Rock, only to break out a year later. John and Clarence Anglin become notorious figures in American history. But their story isn't just about crime and escape. It's a tale of resilience, determination, and the human spirit's unyielding pursuit of freedom. The U.S. Marshal Service case file remains open and active, and Morse and the Anglin brothers remain on its wanted list. Throughout history, there have been numerous reports and sightings that have left us wondering about the fate of the Anglin brothers. These accounts have given rise to an overflow of conspiracy theorists and alternate endings to their daring escape. Some believe that the brothers successfully outmaneuvered the authorities and went on to live the rest of their lives in hiding. However, there are those who remain doubtful. The possibility that they managed to reach the shore and assume new identities cannot be entirely dismissed. This unsolved case only adds to the enigma and fascination surrounding the Alcatraz escape, captivating our imaginations. Whether they eluded capture and found a secluded place to call home, or tragically perished in the icy waters that fateful night, their story remains an enduring part of history. If you enjoyed this video and would like me to keep making more of them alongside our larger productions, please leave me a comment below. And while you're at it, feel free to share any specific stories you'd like to see in future videos. Your feedback and suggestions are greatly appreciated. And don't forget, subscribe, like this video, and share. I'm your host, William. Thank you for joining us today, and I can't wait to see you next time when we explore moments that made history.